For those who have been following the stories, you guys know I'm in Houston. Good morning, guys. Where are you guys tapping in from? I'm having breakfast. So I wanted to do a quick Q&A with you guys to tell you why I'm in Houston. And answer any questions you guys might have. This ketchup was nasty. What's up, ATL? So I'm in Houston for a few reasons. By the way, has anybody in here been to Houston? Write a number 1 if you've been to Houston. And I'm talking quiet because I'm like in the lobby area. And everybody's getting their free breakfast right now. So I'm in Houston because a mentor of mine is turning 60. And, you know, we got to take care of the people that take care of us. So the fact that she's turning 60, I was like, you know what? I need to hop my ass on a plane and I need to go show her love. Because when there's people in your life that look out for you like my mentor does, like she be coming through in the clutch, okay? Just last week, I had to call her because I had some issues with a client and she pulled me all the way together and she helped me maintain that business relationship and keep it positive in all that jobs, right? And I was able to call her on the dime. Like I didn't have to make an appointment. Like I got her on speed dial, okay? And she's just been an incredible addition to my life. So the fact that she's turning 60, I said, you know what? I'm hopping my ass on a plane. I don't care how much it costs. I'm coming to celebrate your life because she's a celebration in my life, right? And she adds so much to my life. So I don't know if there's anyone in your life. What's up, Big Mike? I don't know if there's anyone in your life that you can depend on in that way. If not, find someone. Find someone that you can trust. Find someone that sees more in you than you see in yourself. And stick to them like glue. Like glue. And make sure you tap in. Make sure you touch base. Make sure you reach out. Right? Even if it's just with an update on what you're doing. Good morning, royalty. What's up? Make sure you take care of people who take care of you. Period. So that's one of the reasons why I'm here in Houston, is to celebrate the life and legacy of my mentor. The other reason why I'm here in Houston, this shit is nasty, this breakfast, y'all. It's nasty. Okay. Look like I'm gonna be sticking to toast. Let's taste this sausage. Sausage, alright. So the next reason I'm in Houston is because there's a coach who lives out here, and I've been dying to meet with her and book her. Because let me tell y'all something. If your coach doesn't have a coach, you better get a new coach. Okay? I'm gonna say that again. If your coach doesn't have a coach, you better get a new coach. Okay? Because Oprah, Tony Robbins, every sports athlete you follow, people that you admire, they all have coaches. Even though they might be really good at what they do. The reason why they're really good at what they do is because they constantly invest in themselves and they keep people around them that make them better and help them rise to the top, right? And perform at their fullest potential. Eddie says he was in Houston 2 weeks ago on a business brunch conference. Love it. So if your coach or somebody that you're thinking about to hire as your coach, ask them if they got a coach. And can you hear this like really intimately? Because I got these earpods on. This might be a little bit of a mukbang for y'all. One of the questions Good morning, DJ Hercules. What's up? One of the questions you should ask them as you're doing your due diligence is, do they have a coach? Because if they say no, do not give them your money. If they say anything that says, I don't need a coach, or, they hardly ever get coaches, or they got training in an institution, whatever they tell you. If they don't say, yes, they have a coach, do not give them your money. Do not give them your money. Write a number one if you hear me on this. If you are going to hire a coach and you're doing your due diligence, one of the questions you need to ask them, one of the first 5 questions you need to ask them is, do they have a coach? And if they say no, do not give them your money. All right? Write copy, actually. Write the word copy in the comments if you are hearing me on this. And this is coming from somebody who is a coach, who has people pay her 5 and 6 figures to coach them. And I'm telling you, this is the game, y'all. This is the game. Do not hire them if they don't have a coach. Yes, thank you. I like seeing the copies. Let's go. So, I'm here in Houston to celebrate my mentor's 60th birthday. And I'm also here because I'm meeting with a very well-known coach in this city who has done a really good job in branding herself as one of the top coaches here in Houston. And not only has she done a good job in branding herself, she's got the receipts to back it up, right? So I decided to drop a bag in my investment, in my development, and I'm going to meet with her tomorrow. So today is the birthday for my mentor, and then tomorrow is the coaching session, and then tomorrow after my coaching session I'm doing a photo shoot because we're meeting at this beautiful place, and then after that photo shoot I'm hopping my ass on a plane and going back home. So we in and out, and much of this trip Victoria is coming out of her purse. Okay? Much of this trip, Victoria Jen is coming out of her purse. But that's okay, because y'all need to stop being cheap with y'all development. Okay? Stop being cheap with yourself. Because you can't expect people to pay premium dollar, okay? Premium dollar to work with you. Pay 5 figures, 6 figures, okay? You can't expect people to pay premium to work with you if you yourself are not investing premium dollar in yourself. Okay? All right? And I didn't ask this coach for no discount. I didn't say, hey, since I'm going to be in your city and I'm coming to you, can you give me a discount? Nah, because I'm not even going to disrespect her like that. I'm not even going to play down her value by asking her for a discount. And that's what you guys are doing. When you out here asking coaches or whoever you're looking to hire for a discount, basically you're saying, you know what, I don't think you're worth your value. Well, can I get a discount? Which is like a huge slap in the face. Okay? And nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. I don't do discounts. Sorry. And you shouldn't either. Right? So just think about the ask that you're making of people, especially people that you claim to respect and admire. If you respect and admire someone, pay them their full price. Don't ask for a discount, because that shit's insulting. Don't ask for a discount, because really what you're saying to them is, hey, I don't value you enough to pay you your full price, so what's up? Can I get a discount? And who wants to work with somebody like that? Not me. I mean, for me, you can go find somebody who fits your budget, okay? Because that's something different. If somebody doesn't fit your budget, they don't fit your budget. Don't go breaking the bank. Don't go broke. Be smart about how you're spending your money. But know that people who have been in the game for a long time, they get paid because of their experience and because of their expertise that they're going to drop on you. That's why they get paid. okay? They get paid premium dollar because they put in the sweat equity, and that's why you're paying them. You're paying them for the work, the bricks that they put on top of each other. That's what you're paying them for, so that you don't have to spend the time doing that, right? You pay people a premium to expedite. You pay people a premium to learn fast, so that you're able to execute immediately and not waste time and not make the same mistakes that they make, okay? So you're paying them to get all that intellectual property, learn from their mistakes, so that you're able to accelerate your process. So what makes you think that you have the gall, or that you should have the gall or the audacity to ask someone for a discount when they put in the work? And you're paying them so that you can get where you're trying to go faster, right? Don't insult people by asking for a discount. Don't do it. When people ask me for a discount, I tell them, you know what? I'm out of your budget. And I'm not afraid to tell them that I'm out of their budget. Like, if I'm out of your budget, I'm out of your budget. And that's a reality that they have to swallow, and they have to do what they need to do in order to fit me in their budget. But I'm not going to take someone's last dollar. Now, let me share this with you guys. I do believe that a scarcity mindset will keep you broke, okay? So a scarcity mindset will keep you broke, all right? And so don't confuse a scarcity mindset with you being on a budget, because there's a difference. There's people who will keep themselves stuck because of their scarcity mindset, and they will never ever live in abundance because they constantly operate from a state of scarcity. All right? So there's a difference between operating from a space of scarcity and operating from a space where you know you just cannot afford it, and if you were to make a particular investment, it will not serve you well, okay? Whenever you're making an investment that you don't have money for, which I think is a crock of shit, because if you want something, listen to me, if you want something, you will figure out how to make it happen. The reality is that whatever you're going after, you just have not, there's not a sense of urgency around it, and therefore you feel like it's not worth it. So that's on you, right? That's a mindset thing. And so you need to become self-aware enough to know, okay, what's going on? Am I operating from a scarcity mindset? Or do I really not have this money? Or am I really not willing to do what I need to do to get the ROI on this investment? Because for many of you, that's what it is. For many of you, the issue is not that you don't have the money. The issue is you're too afraid to do what's going to be required of you to get the ROI on the investment you just made. So you're not willing to execute. You're not willing to do the work to make up for that investment. And because you know that you can't commit to yourself, you don't make the investment, even though the investment can change your life. I'm dropping gems this morning. So even though the investment can change your life, you still will not make it because you don't believe in yourself enough that you're going to be able to make the ROI on that investment. So I'm spending about, with flying and everything, about $5,000 on this coaching session for 3 hours that I'm doing tomorrow. And, you know, I thought to myself, like, okay, this is $5,000, this is a bag that I'm about to drop. And you know what? I didn't even think twice about it, because I know that I'm going to make that money back triple-fold from the strategy that I get from this coaching session. And the reason why I know that is because I'll be damned if I spend $5,000 and I don't make that shit back. I'll be damned. Which means that I'm going to work my ass off and do what I need to do to make sure I get that $5,000 back. Does that make sense to you? Write copy if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Write the word copy. So, I shared this with you guys because when I first started my business, I was operating from a scarcity mindset because I didn't know any better. Meaning, I wasn't exposed to how much money people were actually making per month. I wasn't exposed to how much money people were actually dropping on their investment. Like, I was new to the entrepreneurship game. So it took a minute for me to be like, oh shit, like, there's real money out here. Like, there's an abundance of money. And it didn't take long, but it took some time for me to get real with myself that if I wanted to make real money, I needed to spend real money, right? If I wanted to make real money, I had to spend real money. And that's just factual, actual. That's just the nature of the game. So if you want to make 6 figures, know that you're going to have to pay 20 to 30% of that to help you learn how to get to the 6 figures if you want to work for yourself. And if you want to make the 6 figures fast, okay? You're going to have to pay to learn. I remember a potential client that I wanted to work with. They were going to give me a 6-figure contract, okay? A 6-figure contract. And she asked me, how much money have you spent in your development and your business development to date? And I was like, why is she asking me that question? She all up in my business, right? I told her, and it was at that time like $2,000. And here I am going after a 6-figure contract, okay? And she looked at me and she goes, Victoria Jen, I'm sorry, but you're not ready. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm ready. Like, I got this. I'm ready. She's like, you're not ready. And the reason why I know you're not ready is because you haven't spent enough on your development and on becoming an expert in your space. Therefore, I cannot take you seriously to give you a 6-figure contract. And I was so embarrassed. But it was an incredible learning opportunity for me that I can't be out here asking people to pay me 6 figures when I'm not even willing to pay that much in my own development. When I'm not willing even to pay myself that much money to go learn a new skill, right? To go and put myself in positions to go fly to Houston and drop $5,000 on a coach to teach me something, right? So these are realities that you will come across on your entrepreneurship journey. And I'm not sure where you guys are. You guys might be just starting. By the way, if you guys are thinking about starting a business and you're not sure where to start and you're nervous about the down market, you're nervous about the recession, and you think like, oh God, now's not the right time for me to start a business. There's just too much uncertainty. I'm hosting a free masterclass on September 20th. The link is in my bio for you guys to register. I'm 50% full. Once I reach 100 people, I'm going to close the masterclass. So grab your seat. And on that masterclass, I'm going to teach you how to start and scale a business in a down market. So for those of you who are in the 9-to-5 grind, you're in corporate, you want to create additional streams of income for yourself, or you want to go into business full time, or let's say you're a side hustle master, right? And you've got your side hustles and you want to make them your main hustles, but you're not sure how, that masterclass is going to teach you how. So grab your seat, be a part of the magic that's going down. My webinars and masterclasses are always top notch. I have a whole bunch of testimonials on the registration page. So don't just take my word for it, okay? Don't just take my word for it. read from the people who have attended my classes in the past. The testimonials are there on the registration page. So go there. And you know what's really interesting, y'all? What's really interesting is you'll have people with a scarcity mindset who won't drop $5,000 like I did on a coach, right? For 3 hours, right? But they will procrastinate on registering for something free. And then for those who do register, they won't even show up. They won't even show up, even though the knowledge is for free. And that's how you know who's full of shit and who's really about this life, right? That's how you know. Oh, Aisha, thank you so much. Aisha's in the building. Aisha's been a member of so many of my coaching groups. She's always supported. I appreciate you. Hopefully soon getting her inside the Dare to Leap Academy. Everybody clap for Aisha for tapping in and investing in herself. Put the clapping emoji, because we celebrate each other up in here, okay? Guys, this breakfast was so nasty. All I'm eating is a toast, as you can see. Ugh. Yes, everybody clap for her. Let's go. I love it. So yeah, guys, I wanted to hop on, tell you guys why I'm in Houston, drop these gems on you regarding a scarcity mindset, and hopefully this shifted something in you to think differently, right? Think differently, because you can't be what you can't see or what you're exposed to. And that was my issue. Even though I grew up on Wall Street, even though I was in corporate, even though I was making 6 figures already, I still was not aware that there were people making 6 figures a day in this entrepreneurship game. 6 figures a day. A day. A day. And once I was exposed to that, I was like, all right, I need to figure this out, or I need to pay someone who has already figured it out so they can put me on, so I don't waste any more time on trying to go to Google University or YouTube University and try to figure it out on my own, right? I want to be able to go to the people who have put in the sweat equity so that I don't have to waste my time. Time here is of the essence, y'all. You will waste 2 years trying to figure shit out on your own. And let me tell you something, the stuff that you get on the internet for free is the what, right? They tell you what you need to do. They even tell you why you need to do it, right? They tell you what you need to do, why you need to do it. But what they don't tell you, and this is what you need to pay for, and this is where you will spend the most of your time, is on the how to do it. The how, right? The strategy, the how. How are you going to do it? How are you going to get where you're trying to go? Okay? So that's what you pay for. You pay for the how. I'm paying $5,000 to meet with this coach in total with my travel and everything, because she's going to show me the how. The how. And for the how, I'm willing to pay a premium for, because the how is the hardest part to try to figure out. The how is what will take so much time. And your girl ain't got time to waste. Your girl is trying to make those 6 figures a day, rapido, pronto, like ASAP, like yesterday. Okay? So I'm going to pay what I need to pay in order to learn the formula. So all I have to do is apply the formula, and boom, we in there, baby, like swimwear. Okay? So I'm going to leave that with you guys. Make sure to tap the link in my bio, or if you're watching this, I'm probably going to put this up on YouTube for those who missed it, at Victoria Jen TV. So if you're watching this replay on YouTube, it'll be in the caption, the link to the masterclass. But for those of you here on the gram, go to the link in my bio. My next masterclass is coming up on September 20th. I'm only opening up to 100 people. Right now we're at 50%, so we've had 50 people register. actually haven't checked the numbers in a couple of days, or probably more than that. But once I reach 100, I'm closing the masterclass because I wanted to stay intimate. So make sure to go to the link in my bio. And this masterclass is for how to start and launch a business during a down market. All right? Kick ass today, guys. Talk to you soon.